Good evening. This is Pengi, and hello. It is 9:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 29th, 2020, and I'm restreaming from where I left off in my quest on Final Fantasy XIV. So I'll pick it up where we left off. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but this is where we're starting the quest with Alice. She says, "It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphinaud. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea?" "Yoshitola, tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and your encounter with this new primal especially." "I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat." Which one did we just take? Emissary of the Dawn. Well, here we go. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Wow, that's a lot of them. Sit at the table? Yes, let's go. Oh my goodness. I think I left my duty finder here and I still haven't gotten a party. I better cancel it. Oh. Do you believe that? More than 2 hours, I didn't get anything. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. This is gonna be, looks like a new adventure. Interesting. So, this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susano via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Yoshitola. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalog of such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friend in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction Lord Heen will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Oh, Thancred. Greetings. Could it be that I am in time for tea? Yes. It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Only Lee's and her officers had confirmed Zeno's dead. His corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seemed little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Zeno's grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Zenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or an Asian has taken up residence within it. Neither sounds good. Yestola says, if Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation. However committed, we must assume that we are dealing with an Asian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphinaud in Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Looks like the old gang is back. All the old NPCs. Good to see them. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft, Master Alphinaud, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I can see naught from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othar. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but mounds and mounds of lifeless earth. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of aether. It is believed that a succession of icon summoning was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othar and behold this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of such entities. Ouch. Huh? Report. We are under attack, sir. Magic tech armor, no visible designation. Magic tech? But who? Ah. All cannons, return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it. They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Sounds like trouble. Glad to have you back, Alphinaud. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling up with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye, aye. What? No seats and no seat belt? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Duty calls. Commence battle for Emissary of the Dawn. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it'll be synced to as follows. Oh my gosh, here we go. I don't know. Penguina gains effects of role-playing. In the coming battle, you will fight as Alphinaud. Search for survivors. Look at this. Alphinaud with a return veteran stats. But what about my carbuncle? How am I supposed to use my carbuncle? Oh, wait a minute. I got 4 buttons here. Try shackle. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 30 to target and all enemies nearby. Additional effect, bind, duration 20 seconds. Physic, restore target's HP, cure potency 400. Ruin 3. Ruin. Deal unexpected damage with a potency of 200. So I got a bind spell, a heal spell, and another spell. Anything broken? And then I got a Star Storm limit break. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 3600 to all enemies near point of impact. That's it. Alright, I guess let's go. Search for survivors. Okay, we're searching. Where's my carbuncle? There we go. I can't target anybody. I guess heal. Well, that wasn't very helpful. I thought it's a AoE heal, but it's not a. I can't even target them. And I can't run back to the ship either. Oh, it says destroyed the airship wreckage. Oh, I get it. Someone's trapped under the thing. Use physic to heal the wounded soldier. Revive. Yes, come on. Get up. Well. I'm targeting him. It's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. I guess I had to touch him. Yes. You very likely save his life. Uh-oh. The prince is... They have not come to parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Heal thyself! What is going on? Go get him, Carbuncle! Ouch! Freeze! Get him, Carbuncle! Ouch! I can't afford to stop anymore, so you get him, Carbuncle. I just gotta run around in circles, I'm sorry. Oh, no. That was terrible. Let's do it again. Okay. I think you know what to do now. Let's skip this and try it again. Fight again. We'll fight at normal level. Ouch. I don't know what happened. Whew. I barely got him. Oh, not friendlies. Confound it, not here, not like this. What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphinaud. Let us finish this then. Sounds like more fights. I don't know. 3 more? Yay. That was quite frantic. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, I did not think to meet an Orzian in this place, let alone a Scion. Wow. He knows who he knows. You know of me, sir? I have some small history with your order. But I will speak of the present. Know your assailants and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking. As for our purpose, let this be your answer. Very evasive. An Ossian mask. The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the Verne and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadowhunter will suffice for the present. Come. Oh, we didn't pick up that mask thing. The whole ship ran by 4 people. Oh, look. He's got 5, 6 more. 6 more on him. Ugh, this is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphinaud now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from El Amigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'll be coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there is action to be taken. Forgive me, Alazel, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. What will you say to Alazel? I'll go with him. I will go with him. And how exactly would that be any better? Ahem. I must refuse your company as well, my friend, formidable though you are. The success of my mission depends on moving unnoticed. And lest you forget, you have grown rather famous. I trust you understand. Yes. Maybe your Stola can go. Fine. Just promise you be careful. Emissary of Dawn objective fulfilled. Stola. Alizel and her brother bicker as all siblings do, but she worries for him nonetheless. Twould be a kindness if you were to visit from time to time and distract her from her cares. Thancred. Well, I had best put on my skulking boots. There will be no room for mistakes once I've crossed the border from El Amigo. Alizé. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind as I have been bid. Thancred. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and a soft soul. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too, Yastola says. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you are next in the area, Penguina. With any luck, I will have a painfully detailed report from Alphinaud to share. A ponder emo, or ponder. You've learned the emo ponder. Emotes. Where is it? Expression. Ponder. Look at that. Ponder. There, ponder. Reading? What's simper? I don't like simper. I like concentrate. No. Sneer. Alert. Ouch. Scare. Shut eyes. Smirk. Wink right. Smile. Scoff. being confused, puckered up, worried, annoyed, amazed, sad, taunt, wink, laugh, grin, straight face. Alright, straight face. I like the eastern bow. There. Okay, what's next? Oh, gotta talk to her again. Sisterly act. Next quest. Alicelle is impatiently fussing with her link pearl. Level 370 food rewards. Oh, Penguina, if you come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Your Stola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces. And Alphinaud is still out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first schedule report. Nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I am just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad. Begging your pardon, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. There we go. Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. This hat looks like a lampshade. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss a matter of ASEAN interference, and they humbly request the presence of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamican resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos remains, they too suspect ASEAN involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foes, your orders, counsel, would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I would say that this one falls to us, by which I mean I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. What would I say? Of course I will, or I would rather not. I would rather not. If you would rather not, how do you think I feel? I despise formal occasions, as you well know. But in the absence of Alphinaud and the others, we will just have to grin and bear it, won't we? I guess I have to go. Well, there you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo. By your leave. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Huh? Thancred, what's going on, man? Oh, there's a message. Alright. Just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear right? Rio? Thancred's coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in. So he said he would head back as quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamigan quarter. Understood. Penguina and I will go. We're bound for Alamigo anyway, so there is sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. So we're off. Okay, I'm sorry I got a little sidetracked. I have 2 new friends on Twitter, 2 new followers, actually 2 friends. Dokin-chan on Asura server. Hello, a shout out to you. And on Asura server, Nasuko-san. Hello from Asura server, Natsuhar in Toneberry. A shout out to you for helping me earlier today with my Tsuki something Tsukiyomi fight, something like that. Thank you, and a shout out to you, and thank you for helping me. I've just received the follow requests from both of them, and I am following them as well on Twitter. So, hello. I'm happy to be your friends. Okay, let's see. Let me see if there's anything new on my Twitter feed. I don't think there is, but I'm looking forward to seeing their tweets. Okay, now, coming back. Let me go ahead and just reply real quick since I got one direct message. Sent. Okay. Okay, now we're back. What is this? Wandering Minstrel. Uh-oh. Eager to listen to my harp, are you? For what higher praise could a minstrel ask than to have an audience? The very hero who provides inspiration I deem fit for a champion's ears. Would that I possess something more to amuse you? Ah, I've been struck by the most wonderful idea. You shall be the author and the subject of your own creations. Yes, by weaving an epic with your own endeavors, you will find yourself casting a critical eye upon past deeds. Think of such works as muses for future growth. 'Tis no more difficult to pen a poem. The words will come of their own accord, I assure you. Simply envision the scene and describe the memories in faithful detail. Omit naught and add naught, and the truth shall remain. Reciting the finished piece should then serve to bring the past to vivid life in your mind's eye. And when you look back upon events with undistracted clarity, what was hidden in chaos may now seem blindingly clear, especially when things are uncolored by the embellishments I might bring to the story. May the recordings of your sagas reward you with inspiration and insight. Oh, and do return something and share what you have wrought. Duty Recorder unlocked. You now have access to Duty Recorder, allowing you to document duties and viewing within an Ian room. Wow, look at that. It's like a recorder. Open the Duty Recorder interface under Duty in the main menu and view the help context for further details on how to use this feature. Oh, great. So I can see all my mistakes. Yes. All right, here we go. Duty Recorder. The Duty Recorder is now unlocked, allowing you to document duties for viewing at a later date. Playback feature including speed adjustment, focus target switching, and more. Duty recording is only allowed after several conditions have been met. The first being that the recorder is enabled. Recording can be enabled from the Duty Recorder interface located under Duty in the main menu. Okay. Let's see. Duty Recorder. Let's see if we can read. Enable! The following condition must be met to use Duty Recorder. Recorder is enabled. Current duty is available for recording. 3. Parties meet minimum requirements. 4. Record ready check has been executed. 1. Not all duties are available for recording. Recordable duties are marked with a special icon. This list will change with updates. Record ready check has been executed. Approval from all party members is required before recording can begin. Record ready checks are executed under party in main menu and must be performed within 5 minutes of commencing a duty. Okay. Okay, got it. Well, I enabled it. Okay. I guess we'll ask for permission. Okay. We have to go talk to Thancred in Ella Megan Quarter. I haven't even checked on my chocobo yet. Alright, Frogger's Reach. Isn't that where I'm supposed to be? I'm in the wrong spot. Oh yes, I'm supposed to be able to have access to this supposed to have access to the rooftop. Yes. It's the first time. Well, it's the first time I'm... What a beautiful rooftop garden, huh? And I'm hanging out with Nico S. What a beautiful music in the background. Thancred, there you are. Alice said. There's no doubting your talent. There's no doubting your talent for espionage, but the journey is long, and the borders heavily guarded. You did well to make it back in one piece. Tancred, you two are a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Try sipping through an imperial territory. It's a thirsty work. Whew.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then. After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
The Dalmascans.
But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire.
I don't remember the Elder Seedseer.
That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
Uh-oh.
But Alphinaud should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphinaud's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphinaud?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The burn!
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
You mean Penguina must
I had
make?
a feeling you might say that.
You mean Penguina should go to the burn?
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphinaud's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
And that's the end of it. Somebody's looking at me.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Okay. I will leave the 2 of you to your task and see to my own. Loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphinaud's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hien a visit. He is sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach the burn. A sound plan, and Y'shtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she would join you in the search if you ask her nicely. While you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the Council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola. Let's see. Speak with Y'shtola in Domain Enclave. Boy, we're just running around left and right here. As much as I would like to visit Doma, it will have to wait. 12 speed. You on your way. Oh, and give my regards to Y'shtola. Very quiet. Is there an easier way to go there? I should probably set my home point here. I'm gonna be running around. Okay, so I'm gonna set the home point here. And see what's going on with the burn. There, set the home point. Y'shtola, Y'shtola! I miss you, Y'shtola. I miss her when she does her healing bubble thing. Y'shtola. Nickel woman. Here we go. Hi, Y'shtola. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well, two faces from the dim and distant past. See, we haven't spoken in such a long time. 3 years at least. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystal for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of Aether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now he brought me one of his recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystal that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seems to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a miktot with a particular contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon the aether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So, the fact that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics such the Kojin collects obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner, Yotsuyu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukiyomi brought into being. Ah, Tsukiyomi. That was a tough fight. Which brings me to the question of preventive measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, and save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphinaud? Yes, tell her, Penguina. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Y'shtola. I should be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there is nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alisaie puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Qian-Con. Qian-Con. Yes. Hakudo. With the departure of the general, the defense of Doma rests in my hands. And yet they do not tremble. The return of our conscripts has swelled our ranks to most formidable number. Glad I am that I need not turn to my brother for reinforcements. I wonder why I can't zoom out. Oh, there we go. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes. Okay. We were just spending a lot of time yesterday with this crowd, except Y'shtola, of course. And I wonder where Gosetsu went. I miss him already. Yogiri, what do you have to say? I should not have allowed Master Alphinaud to leave without an escort. But it avails us not to dwell on the past. We must focus on what can be done now. Y'shtola. My report can wait. Finding Alphinaud must take priority. Alisaie. There you are. I have apprised Hien of the situation. Lord Hien. Greetings, my friend. Alisaie has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphinaud's trail does lead to the burn of all places. What should I get? Alisaie. If only he knew all the trouble he's caused when we found Alphinaud, I'm gonna give him such a earful. My report can wait. Okay. Nothing new there. Feel the burn. Hien is mulling over the details of Alphinaud's link protocol. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Gallian history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summonings saw it bled dry of aether and reduced to a desert. It was called upon beholding the devastation that primals had wrought, that Empire Solus was spurned to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphinaud might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Gallimard, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encounter some manners of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alice said. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distances involved, 'tis best we went by bird. Penguina and I have our yawls. Yugiri, will you ready falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce, there is an overlook. Pray join us there once you have seen to your preparations. The House of the Fierce. Must be around here somewhere, right? Maybe they're up there. There we go. Look at that falcon. It is huge. Do I have a falcon? Oh, I do have one. Here, I got my Yoi. Whatever Yoi means. I don't think I have a falcon. don't know if I can summon my chocobo. Oops, wrong one. I think it's still in the stables. Ah, yeah, see, I knew it. Alright, let's talk to everybody and get going. We're coming for you, Alphinaud. Having named him an emissary of Doma, Lord Hien considers himself personally responsible for Master Alphinaud's safety. Naught I could say would sway him from joining the search. Wow, I see. With a steed to bear me to and fro, I could perform my field work in a fraction of the time. Mayhaps I should try my hand at this Bardam's medal. Okay. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 miles in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. Ooh, the burn now accessible. Oh my gosh, it's a duty. Does that mean I have to The burn. En route to Galamad, Alphinaud made a final link pearl call to Thancred before falling silent. During the one-sided and distorted communication, he is said to have spoken the words, "The burn," the name of the vast wasteland on the western edge of Othar, once a verdant region teeming with flora and fauna. Repeated summonings saw it bled of aether and reduced to a barren desert. But even an unforgiving environment such as this, life has endured in a fierce struggle for what little aether yet remains. The burn's beastly denizens have grown uncommonly savage, and you and your comrades must contend with their dangerous ilk as you scour its white sands for Alphinaud's trail. 1 to 4 players. Okay. Alright, you know what? It would not be appropriate if I just run in there blind. So I think what I will do is look this up a little bit and see what is involved. And I will be back to start the next stream. I would really rather have some friends in this party, but I will quit and stop here with this stream, and hopefully be prepared. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching my video, my live stream, and I hope it was fun for you, and I hope to see you all again. Thank you all. It is now 11:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 29th, 2020. And I think in Japan, it is now April 30th at 1:03 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you'll come back. See you all soon. Bye-bye.